This is an introduction to ChatGPT, and the aim of this video is to help you understand the entire interface, the workflow, and where every item you need would be, how to navigate the whole interface, how to actually use and understand every part of this tool. And before we begin, how do we get to this point? I'm going to go back a bit. To start with, my name is Justin. I'm here I teach more about building products, leveraging AI for building products and productivity. So to start with, you have ChatGPT. Just type ChatGPT on your search bar. So the first thing you see, the first link, you click on it. Then you need to sign up. So how do you know? You can actually start chatting right away and you get answers. But the problem is that the results you're going to get are not going to be saved. So if you refresh, everything is gone. You can literally do everything you can do within the interface when you log in right here. But it also has a limit. You can chat and chat, but it gets to a point you are told to log in. So it's better you just log in outrightly, unless you just need a quick answer to something. You can leverage all these icons. You can click on any tab, and you can actually use it before you log in. So once you click on login, you can use any of this to log in: your Google account, your phone, your email, Apple, Microsoft. So I'm going to use the Google account. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my empty account so you can see what it looks like when you have nothing done in your account. So let's just do this. Well, this is what the entire interface is going to look like. So coming here, we have the side menu which you can close and open it up, and you have this central interface where you can type. You can use your voice, or you can use your voice or dictate. So you can record your voice and upload it, or you can actually dictate it, like actually live dictation, not recording it. This is for record, this is for dictation. So what you have up here, start a group chat. You can start a group chat with people, discuss something. So everybody has access to that thread. That's what this live group chat is for. Then this is for turning on temporary chat that can be wiped off, like what we had initially where you are not logged in. So it can be whatever you chat on that thread can be wiped off. You can regain it back. So the same thing about temporary chat, that's what it's for. Then this part is for, you want to add photos and files for AI to process or analyze. You want to add images. Here you want to switch to thinking. So this is another way of using ChatGPT. You want it to think more, you want it to do a deeper research or shopping research. I think they just added this recently. Then you have more. You can switch to study and learn if you are tilted to that direction. You want ChatGPT to actually do more of a study and learning research, where you're like maybe a student and you're trying to find out about a topic. So it goes back and forth with question and answers in a study and learning kind of framework. And you have web search. You want to search the web. You have canvas. You have quizzes. So your year in ChatGPT is a feature. They're just trying to reflect on the 2025 year so far of what you've done with ChatGPT. And here is where you explore apps, extra apps that are in ChatGPT. Okay, these are like you can connect these apps and chat about them, or give instructions and all. So let's go back to the main interface. So we've gone through everything on this side. So coming to this side is a new chat. So if you've been chatting on the thread and you want to start a brand new chat, you click on new chat. So what happens is it creates a brand new chat. These are all chats I've gone through already. All these chats. Then you have new chats. So this new chat starts a new chat. This set chats is for you to search through your chats. Let's say you've been chatting for a long time and you want to find a particular item in your chats. You can use this search chats to do that. Then you also have images. For images, it takes you to this point. This is where you can see the images you've generated as well. Generate using a particular style. Okay. And this is how I discover something, where you can discover new ideas. And the apps have gone through the app. Codex is for coding. So this is for engineers who want to code and leverage chatgpt. So projects is if you want to chat but you want to keep the chat within a particular project. So for example, you are doing a branding project, so you want to keep it within that project. Okay, or you are brainstorming, you can use projects for that as well. So let's say since we are building an app or maybe trying to build a solution, you create a new project basically and you add the name of the project, app x, and you say create project. A new project is created, then you can upload files to a project. So these are files you've researched already, so like a blueprint for your chat with your research. Okay, so you can upload a blueprint of where you want AI to read, analyze and get instructions from, so then you can keep chatting. So now the idea behind this is this chat doesn't get lost in this whole list of threads. Okay, you can easily go back to it and continue from where you stopped. AI does not hallucinate about this, so it's like starting a new project. So that way you have a list of projects you've started down here, and that's the advantage. That here is all the chats you've made, like I said. And what else do I need to show you here? You have this part is for settings, upgrade plan, personalization, settings, help. So help center, release note, terms and policies, and every other thing. This is where you log out. And personalization, upgrade is for the plans, right? So this is a free plan which we are on. This is Go plan 7000 plus Pro. So if you switch to business, you just have two, free and business. Okay. So coming back to settings, so we talk about the plan, upgrade plan. Then we talk about personalization. This is if you want to control to an extent what happens in your ChatGPT. So you have a general, so appearance, language. So all these settings, you don't really need to do anything, right? Just leave this ones alone. Notification. So this you might not need right now, but this is how, if you want to instruct ChatGPT to send you notifications on something, this is how you do it. So if you want ChatGPT to send you notifications on group chats, some tasks to your email, projects, recommendations, and your usage limits as well, this is where you come to. Personalization is you want to personalize your ChatGPT, how it responds to you. So it could be more energy and excitement, it could be warm, it could be, so for the warmness you can choose more friendly or just a default. For this you can make it more energy and more excitement or use default. Then you have headers, lists, headers and lists. Use clear formatting and lists. So just pick whatever you want. So for the emoji, if you wanted to use more emoji when it converses with you, then this is where you come to custom instructions. You want to add additional instructions. So this is where you ask ChatGPT to use a particular tone, style, or behavior when responding to you. And this is where you ask ChatGPT to either call you, use a particular nickname. This is where you add your occupation, so it can actually understand who you are. So this is anything you want to still add about yourself, you add it here. So you can leave these other ones the way it is. Advanced, just leave out this. You don't really need to adjust anything here. So we'll talk about apps. So advanced settings, nothing much here. So this is for developers. Data control, you don't need to do anything for now. You don't really need to touch anything here. Security. So for the security, nothing. Just leave it as it is. Parental control. So basically, if you are setting up ChatGPT for a family member, a junior one, you can actually add an uncle, a sister, father, mother here, so that they can actually be checking up on what they are doing. If ChatGPT is for a small child or something like that. So for account settings, you basically have your email, your name, and get everything in free and more. So these are just basically things you can look through, nothing much here to see. So you can connect your links here, select a domain, add your LinkedIn, GitHub, just a way for ChatGPT to identify you. And you need this if you start creating GPTs, so they will literally need to know who you are with this, And what is ChatGPT to start with? For me, I would say ChatGPT is a tool that is an assistant, an AI assistant that helps you brainstorm, helps you plan. It all depends on what you want. Just imagine it like that virtual assistant, but it's AI, so it could do everything you want to do. They take the weight off your mind, okay, but you don't have to totally depend on it. You still have to use your brain to think at times. Don't leave all the work for ChatGPT to do. Okay, so use ChatGPT to create structures, frameworks, but don't use it to do the thinking. You can use it to analyze what you have written out and expand on it. Okay, but don't let it do the thinking for you. So that's basically what I have to say when it comes to ChatGPT. So I hope you guys will leverage this tool and use it to the best of your power. So take care and have a great day.